I already know who this one was. This is fucking degenerate.
Which one?
Junengo no Jis.
Oh, yeah.
Saw that. Life consultation after 10 years. Okay, be me, guys. Be me. You sit there, right? I only know, right? I only know one thing.
Right.
I know the word Oreimo. Right? And I know it means incest. I know Gaunt likes incest for some reason.
Guys, as I said before, Oreimo isn't an incest anime. It's an
just
anime.
got incest in
Well,
it.
I'm
This is an
not
anime
gonna
with
lie.
incest anime. This is very much an incest ocean.
I have not watched Oreimo. I opened this thing.
Don't worry, you don't have to.
It's literally, I feel like I understand the story of the anime through this.
Yeah.
Which is very concerning because fuck, this is weird.
Whatever you're thinking about is probably what happened in Oreimo.
There is so many things in this anime that made me like push my desk chair back a little bit and go like, all right.
Yeah, because this one I saw on the list, I was like, oh, I've never heard of this one. I'll check it out.
Fucking open up. It's just Oreimo fan book.
Oh, no. My one just, because I read mine in Japanese.
Yeah,
so my one just said Junengo no Jinsei Sodan. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, this one, sounds interesting. First page is literally just like Kirino with massive tits. I'm like, it's like the biggest like, all right.
Okay, I knew this one.
You did this to fucking troll, didn't you?
No.
No, you fucking did.
No.
Don't tell me you like this.
This is, to me, probably the hottest, like, series doujin I've ever read.
What? Why?
Okay, because like I purposely avoided parodies.
Okay, I thought we,
Because if that was the case, I would have recommended like 3 of my favorites are all parodies.
yeah. So this is like the only parody doujin that is on the list, but
Yeah.
like I didn't know if we were avoiding parodies or not.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to talk about this no
We
matter
can do
what.
a parody episode in future.
And it's like, because like most parody doujins, they last for like 1 chapter. They last for like 20 pages.
It's like 10, 30 pages.
Yeah. This one's an entire fucking story
It
arc.
sounds like 220 pages.
I felt like I was on like a fucking like Big Brother episode, like where this was just fucking never ended. It just never fucking ended.
Not gonna lie.
It
Okay,
just kept getting fucking weirder.
Okay, with
and
this
weirder.
one, okay, admittedly, I don't like Oreimo, like the show. But I think Oreimo doujins are hot as fuck.
Yeah.
Right? But here's the thing.
Why?
Like this one, because all the characters are hot.
Oh my god.
But here's the thing, right? Here's the thing with this particular one. I've read a lot of Oreimo doujins. I've never read this one. This one, I was like, okay. First half, I was like, okay, this got kind of an interesting story. Like, you kind of get to see, like, the backstory of, like, the actual characters
It
of the
gets
show.
real fucking weird.
And
Yeah.
then, second half, like, she just, like, turns into a yandere.
Yeah, so can you walk me through the story?
Like, what?
Okay.
Because
Let me.
I had to pull up the fucking Oreimo wiki to understand who the fuck everyone was.
Cliff notes of Oreimo.
Because it doesn't try and fucking ease you into these characters.
No.
It's like,
No,
it's
no,
like,
no.
you know Oreimo, you're jacking off to
Yeah.
Oreimo.
You know why you're
I mean,
reading this.
what? Okay, so to explain the, I guess the basic premise of Oreimo as
Okay.
well. So, so Kirino and Kyosuke
Yep.
is the main sibling pair,
Brother and
right?
sister, yeah.
And then all you need to know is also he has a childhood friend who I don't even remember her fucking name.
The glasses girl,
The glasses
Mami?
girl,
The
right.
one who's the wife in this dojo.
yeah.
Not Mommy. What the fuck's her name?
God, Natsumi or something?
I'll look it up.
Look it up. But basically those are like all you need to know about the characters in this, right? So in the ending of the original anime, Kirino confesses to Kyosuke that which was like a fucking 180 twist from like everything that was built up before, right? And then they have a few dates together, and then they decide
With his sister.
with his
Yeah,
sister.
yeah.
Which they're not blood related, so whatever.
So it doesn't count, clearly.
This literally, they can't keep getting away with this. The like brother or sister, not blood related. Fuck, man.
Oh, shut up, Connor.
Shut up.
Look, you recommended Mother's No Breast.
Yeah, exactly.
That's literally a guy and his stepmom. That's just incest with an age gap, Connor.
It's different. It's different.
No. It's not. It's not.
She wed into it. It's a whole it's a different thing. It's
Legally, it's different.
It depends, if it's like the stepbrother, I don't know. I could be like, maybe, but no. But this one's like, they're literally brother and sister, and this is literally just the fucking card they slither in, by the way, not blood related.
God damn it! What the fuck's her name?
What is her name? Just Google. Just
But
Google.
this was just fucking weird. So explain the story of this.
Okay, so I'll explain it. Manami. Okay, so this is like kind of like a fan story set 10 years after.
I got that. I understood that.
Yeah, 10 years. That's why it's called 10 years after consultation or something like that, right? So this is set 10 years after the ending of the anime, where it has like a slightly different ending. So in this version, Kirino and Kyosuke sleep with each other, right? And their family finds out, and Kirino just gets fucking banished, right? And they don't see each other for 10 years.
Understandable.
Understandable. Banish the fuck out of it.
Parents doing what parents should do.
Exile your kid if they fuck your sister, I guess.
And so I guess this is set 10 years afterwards, where she comes back and they're both now married. He has married his childhood friend, which is like in the anime, her like Minami is like, she's built up as like the plain girl, right? She doesn't really have any special
The
features.
girl that will probably never win.
Yeah, the girl that was never on the winning list to begin with,
Yeah.
but she's built up as just the plain girl. She's the childhood friend, right? And in this version, she's the one that she's the one that he ended up marrying. And Kirino has also apparently, after 10 years, married someone else as well. And this is the first time they've met after 10 years. And they think, they're kind of like testing the waters to see if, they still have feelings for each other. And it turns
Spoilers,
out
they do.
And it turns out they do, I guess.
Who tests the waters with your brother and sister to see if you still have feelings together? That feels like a very dangerous game. It's like Russian roulette.
Welcome to the incest tag, bro. Literally
Let's just,
everything
like-
in this tag is that.
What if I just like put my dick in your hand? Let's just see if I get hard.
Yeah.
That's a good test.
Okay.
What if we
So-
just fucked? How
Okay.
weird would that be,
Okay,
right?
Okay. So to explain my tastes, right? And to explain what I like, why I thought this was like great. Because for one,
Yeah.
most parody doujins, they just like, it's the most vanilla fucking storyline like ever, right?
Yeah.
It's just, here's these two characters, they sex. You are watching it because it's the characters you recognize. But this, what I liked about this is that it took the concept of Oreimo and it like built on it and started its own fucking storyline.
I do appreciate that element.
Yeah. It was like, this was actually a really story-heavy doujin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I couldn't really appreciate
Yeah.
that because I didn't know fucking anything about the show.
Yeah.
I was just like, this bitch crazy.
No, I did like the fact that it built on the lore of the original series that it was based off of, but just it took like a fucking depressing fucking
Oh, it
turn.
was fucking depressing as shit,
Yeah,
right?
it's like Kirino turns yandere and then like threatens Kyosuke and then Mamimi gets like raped.
It's like this whole thing just kept getting weirder and weirder. So, be me. I don't know anything
Yeah.
about this. I don't know anything about this series.
Yeah.
All I know is that he got banished for fucking his sister 10 years ago. And then they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna meet again. Immediately fuck. It's like no fucking downtime.
Yeah, of course.
We just made eye contact, we fucking.
Yeah,
It's
of
like,
course.
Oh, just like I don't even love my husband, I love you. And
Yeah.
it's like, oh Jesus. Oh,
Well, it's
fuck.
because they both know what they want, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I just like it's
No
like,
words
yeah,
necessary.
And I guess like for me, if I were to explain my taste, what I find hot is like when a taboo gets broken, right? It's like it's not.
I mean, that's
It's not the incest, okay?
No, I was about to say. I'm pretty sure that's the one reason every person who likes the incest tag says.
Like what I hate about most incest fucking hentai, whatever. It's like one girl says Oni-chan. Incest. I'm just like, get that shit out of here. I don't give a I don't give a shit about
So
that.
you need the full backstory of their brotherly and sister love.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
be crushed in front of
Well,
you.
it's not just between like step siblings, stepmother, stepsons. Like I like, two co-workers who know they shouldn't get together. They get together. That's hot. Like teacher-student relationship. That's pretty fucking hot as well because it's
No, I understand those.
It's like what I find hot is like two characters who know they shouldn't get together, but they're too hot for each other to be able to stop it, and they do it even though they know it's wrong. And I don't know, man. To me, like breaking
I get that.
breaking a taboo is fucking hot.
I totally get that. I think that's hot as well. But then there's the scene where she just goes loony. Like she just loses her mind.
For every moment I thought maybe this could be hot. There's just something happened where I'm like, God damn it, this is vile. It's so great. It was just like, so there's this whole bit where he's having sex with the girl.
Yeah.
And
Which girl?
there's only two girls.
There's only two
involved.
girls, yeah.
Yeah.
The other girl, the boring one, as you said.
Oh, the
You know
wife.
me.
Yeah, and then she pulls out just a strap on for some reason. And it just comes out of nowhere. And it feels like, it just felt like the DLC being tacked on at the end. Like it was like this,
you know what
this
I
was so rushed in, and it happened for like 1 second, and then it was never mentioned again. It was never shown again. She just had it with her.
You know what
like,
I
it was
love?
just ready to go.
You know what I love about that scene with the fucking strap-on scene where she like puts it into the wife and she's like, it's too big, and then he's like, this is the same size as my big brother's. It's like, was he never? I'm like, was he never serious with you? And I'm like, oh my god, that's a burn. She just got fucking burned.
And the moment this is the moment that like really puzzled me the most. I just didn't understand why.
Yeah.
So he fucks his stepsister or whatever sister and has this whole thing, and they have this thing, and he cheats on his wife, and they cheat on this wife, and they have this whole weird scene where she fucks his wife and stuff. And
Yeah.
I don't really get why that's happening. But at the end, she's like, by the way, I told mom again that we fucked. And I'm like, why? Why did you need it? What is she?
Forgot about that.
I completely forgot about that
Like,
as
I
well.
was just sitting there, I'm like, did you really need to just tell your mom that you fucked your brother again? What are you trying to achieve
I was just
here?
like,
what is this?
yeah,
What is this?
I
Who
read,
does this?
I read that and I was like, well, that was unnecessary.
Yeah, I was like, well, this just went too far.
Yeah.
This, frankly, your mom is probably just a very nice
Let's-
woman.
let's be
who just
real.
got dragged into this.
Yeah, let's
Why
be
are you
real.
dragging her?
Your mom didn't need to know this.
Yeah, your mom's getting to an older age. You got to let her live her life peacefully, knowing that you were a good son and
Just like,
daughter.
BT Dubs, mom. Fuck my bro.
And then just leaves. And then leaves.
Peace.
It's like, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Why did you do this? I just couldn't fathom it. It's like you don't see this in the, when you go on fucking, I don't know, one of these porn websites, Bang Bros or whatever, and it's the whole mum versus son step.
Mom versus son step.
There's not a whole scene at the end where like, okay, son, I'm going to tell dad now. I don't want to see that shit. Don't include that shit, because I already feel guilty enough for this shit. Don't include
Clearly, this was supposed to be depressing, right?
It's meant to be a depressing doujin.
Really?
Which
Yeah.
is
It's like if it was like scat porn, they're like, right, let's do 10 whole pages where they clean it up. Like, no, let's not do that.
The aftermath.
It's like, get the cling filled bams, get the bleach, we'll clean this place. No, I don't want to see this shit. This felt totally unnecessary. Why was this in the story? Like, you felt like you had to wrap it up. How does this wrap it up in any way?
But to be
You're
honest,
making more problems.
To be honest, after right before that whole
could
thing
end
happened, right before that whole thing ended, in my head I was like, how are they going to end this? And then
They do that.
And then that happened. I'm like, well, I mean, that's an ending, I guess. That's not the correct answer.
the ending was a bit weird. Well,
that was a bit weird.
Yeah.